We come to you live here at Richmond International Raceway. This 3/4 of a mile track in Richmond, Virginia. We have 40 drivers in this field ready and set to go through these 4 corners, 15 laps with hopes of winning today's race. As we are halfway through the regular season, the points that can be gained in today's race simply mean more, as points will be what get drivers to the championship race. Here are your ones to watch for today's race. We have Martin Truex Jr. on pole, a perennial favorite, at least one to watch at Richmond. Joey Logano is the Sportsbook's betting favorite for today's race. Christopher Bell is our most previous winner, and he's also currently second in points. And he is just behind Chase Elliott in points, as he is the current points leader going into today's race. He'll be starting a little further back though, so he'll have some ground to make up to keep that position. See the cars rolling off now. Here's the starting lineup for today's race. We have Martin Truex Jr. and Eric Almirola, row 1. Joey Logano, Michael McDowell on row 2. Row 3, Matt DiBenedetto, Denny Hamlin. Row 4, Ross Chastain and Alex Bowman. Row 5, Bubba Wallace and Austin Dillon. Row 6, Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick. Row 7, Brad Keselowski and Ryan Blaney. Row 8, Kyle Larson and Kurt Busch. Row 9, Ryan Newman and Ryan Preece, the Ryan and Ryan Show. Row 10, Christopher Bell and Kaz Grala. Row 11, Austin Cindric and Anthony Alfredo. Row 12, William Byron and Corey LaJoie. Row 13, Eric Jones and Daniel Suarez. Row 14, points leader Chase Elliott and Cole Custer. Row 15, Tyler Reddick and Chase Briscoe. Row 16, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Chris Buescher. Row 17, James Davison and Ty Dillon. Row 18, Josh Bilicki and Justin Haley. Row 19, BJ McLeod and Garrett Smithley. And rounding out the field in row 20, Quinn Houff and Timmy Hill. Here's some things you need to know before we start the race today. There'll be 15 laps in this race. This is the actual midpoint of the regular season, not last week, which was misaccurately reported. And also, there was lots of parity in qualifying, so let's see if that continues into the race. Green flag is out here at Richmond. Martin Truex Jr. looks to try to clear Eric Almirola coming out of the corner, and he will be able to do so. As now Joey Logano is challenging for second. He'll have the preferred lane into the front stretch, as now Joey Logano takes second place over Eric Almirola going into lap 2. Martin Truex Jr. still holds the lead over Logano, but now Logano has the preferred lane. Going around Martin Truex Jr. now, going into lap 3. Truex leads the lap, but here comes Logano going around him. And as we see, car in the wall! Kaz Grala, the 16 car. Nasty hit into the inside wall. Caution is out. Looks like his tire went out on him there into the corner. Let's take a look at these replays, see what happened. And yep, it looks like his tire went out. Strangely enough, it looks like it was looks like it's the rear tire there on Kaz Grala. A little bit hard to tell with that camera angle though. It certainly looks like the right front of the car got a little more damage going to the corner, but since that's the end he hit with, that would make sense. Regardless, it was a right side tire that went on Kaz Grala there. No damage to any other cars has been reported, and it wouldn't seem that anybody had made any contact with him going to the corner. Just an unfortunate break for that team there. Here's the channel shoutout for today's race. We have AJ3088. He's another Salt Motion creator. Link to that channel in the description. Alright, we are back here, about to enter lap 5 at Richmond. Green flag is out once more, as Joey Logano takes the lap. As we see now, they're going to try to go through into the corner, don't quite manage to make it work. Logano now has cleared Truex going into the corner. As now Denny Hamlin's making a move for third. As Benedetto's worked his way up to fourth. As DiBenedetto and Bowman managed to work their way around Almirola, who's now fallen outside the top 5, as now Denny Hamlin's going to try to make a pass for the lead here. He won't quite get to him by the time they get to the line, but it looks like going in through the corners of 1 and 2, he might be able to clear him coming out of the corner. Not quite, still side by side, going down the back stretch. Denny Hamlin still maintains the lead, as now he clears Logano. As they're starting to come across lap traffic here, DiBenedetto takes 3rd. DiBenedetto and Bowman are moving up through the field. Let's see if DiBenedetto can get 2nd from Joey Logano. Be making a move. They're going to go 3 wide down the back stretch. Too deep. Insane racing here currently. Don't know how they managed to make that work. So you see now DiBenedetto is still trying to make it around Logano. It's still going 3 wide. It looks like he'll not be able to clear him. There's a wreck on the back stretch. Amazing how I didn't catch up any more drivers than that. So you see our leader there almost getting caught up. Caution is out again here at Richmond. Looks like Cole Custer, Christopher Busher. They right in the backstretch. Red flag is out as the track is blocked. Here's the replay of the incident. Looks like Busher got into Custer going into the backstretch. Custer must have hit the wall there. Yeah, hits the wall. Busher was loose going to the corner, and when Custer got into him, that was just enough to send him around going into the corner. Amazing that drivers like LaJoie and Haley didn't get any damage there. But look, he almost got up into Custer. As we see here, both drivers will be out of the race, joining Kaz Gralla in the garage. Makes 3 drivers out of our race now. The red flag conditions have been lifted. Denny Hamlin, Matt DiBenedetto on the front row for another restart here at Richmond. And we are under green conditions again with 3 laps to go. It looks like Bowen's trying to make a move up the middle. And somehow he makes it stick. He's up to 2nd place now. Gonna try to clear Logano going through the corner. So we have now Denny Hamlin still leading this race with Alex Bowen charging up the track to try to meet him. As he's going to try to get inside of Hamlin going into the corner. He manages to make it stick. They're now side by side going into turns 1 and 2 for the final time here in the last lap. Neck and neck, nose by nose. Bowen manages to maintain a slight lead. Is he going to clear him? Not quite, but that's still enough for Alex Bowman to win the race at Richmond. With a last lap pass. Denny Hamlin, one of the most dominant drivers of the day, finishes 2nd. But here we have Alex Bowman doing his burnout on the front stretch. Celebrating with his fans. Here's a replay of that final lap. Let's see how he managed to get through there. He managed to get side by side with him going through turn 4 there on the 2nd to last lap. And down the backstretch, Bowen had the advantage of momentum there. As he had the preferred lane, there was really nothing Hamlin could do. Bowen gets the win, bringing the victory home to HMS for the first time this season. We have our official results here. Bowman, Hamlin, Logano, DiBenedetto, and Martin Truex Jr. were your top 5. So we had 3 DNFs today: Cole Custer, Chris Busher, and Kaz Gralla. And here are your point standings after Richmond. Chase Elliott and Christopher Bell are still your top 2, with Tyler Reddick and Ryan Blaney currently being the 2 drivers that would round out that top 4 in points. So we see a little further back, some drivers like DiBenedetto managed to make some good ground in that race today. Alex Bowman now up to 15th after a terrible start to the season. So you see Joey Logano now up to 23rd. Bubba Wallace is finally outside the top 30 again. So we see Justin Haley now is taking 31st back. That small team just has not been able to do much since they had that great finish at Daytona earlier this season. And if you see here, JJ Haley still manages to maintain that last spot in points, as he hasn't run a race in a few races now. Since Charlotte, actually. Well, congratulations again to Alex Bowen and his sponsors. Hope you enjoyed today's race. The next one will be at Homestead in a couple of weeks. Hope you enjoyed today's race, as I said before. Come back next time. See you soon. Have a great day.